going to today's YouTube video. Today we are doing something a little bit different. Obviously it's not too different, but today we are basically going around the room and we're going to be updating mostly the Demon Slayer section. Obviously that's the highlight of the video, but we do have a couple things like putting up the signatures and obviously kind of cleaning up a couple shelves. We're not doing big updates because that's for a different video, but we're doing the Demon Slayer section today. That's basically going to be picking out the Demon Slayer pops and finding them all and making sure they all fit in a good spot and moving things around. So if you guys can make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I do appreciate you guys so much. I said that backwards today, but I do hope you guys are having an amazing day today. Obviously I'm wearing the One Piece hat. I love One Piece, but that's not correlated at all to Demon Slayer. But I do hope you guys are having an amazing day today. We are so close to hitting 1,300 subscribers. If you guys can keep liking, commenting, and subscribing, I would really appreciate that. Hopefully we can get that done very soon and keep moving on. So with that being said, let's show off. I'm immediately going to start off with the signature wall. We're just putting up the Madara and Sanji signatures on the wall, and then we'll start working on actual Demon Slayer stuff. So let's do that first. Alright, so as you guys can see the signature wall, we show this a lot. I had originally, for the time being, had been filling up this with my Sub-Zero, my Scorpion, and my Liu Kang. But now that we have finally, obviously, some signatures, which if you guys remember, just like, I don't know, a couple videos ago, we got the 2 signatures. So we're going to smack them in there. So obviously, if you guys know that, yeah, rest in peace to these guys. These boxes were kind of bloated. I remember when I got them, they were kind of bloated. This one's it was like a little bloated. And there's nothing wrong with it, but, you know, it doesn't really help anything. I believe one of these is my Scorpion box. Maybe it was that Liu Kang box. One of them, I actually think it was my Liu Kang box. It was a little damaged. If you go to look at it, it's not damaged. It's a little bloated, but see that corner up there a little bit? I think that was the one that was damaged. And we'll keep Sub-Zero up here. Obviously, I'll never get this one signed because it's obviously Kaiji Tang that plays him. And if you guys don't know, he's also Gojo, which we've already gotten. So, and unless I get to a certain point in my YouTube career where I'm just like consistently being able to get multi-signatures of characters, I'm probably not gonna go back and get old signatures just because it doesn't really make sense. Because even though I like All Might and stuff, it's a little dark over here. But even though I like these characters for other people, you really just need the signature of your favorite character of them as the time being. Because obviously I like Gojo more than I like Sub-Zero, not as a character, but in the games. But nonetheless, let's keep putting sig. So obviously, as you guys know, which you guys can't see me, but Sanji would go right here, and the way I put this in they're kind of bloated next to each other, but it's okay. There's a little weird little gap there, but then it'd be Madara here. Let's see if Madara will fit. He should, but yeah, he does. Which now there's a glare, but now if you look at it, we have, and the way I set this up was I did it in order of how I met them, because we started from Sarda, then we went to Giyu, got Boruto, we got Christopher Sabat, Adam, Zeno, then we went to John, then we had Sai, Gojo. Like, it was just the order of how we met them. I just keep going up the wall if you guys want to keep seeing. And before these two, the last one we met was Toph at GalaxyCon, which we met Roger Craig Smith, and we ended up meeting Michaela Jo Murphy, or Jessie Flowers, because that's her real name. And then now we have, obviously, Eric Vale and Neil Kaplan, I believe his name is, to get Madara. It's really glary from the light, but there you go. So that's now where we're at currently. And currently with the Straw Hats, we actually have Zoro, we have Chopper, and Sanji. So hopefully we can keep getting more of the Straw Hats. I actually am meeting a Straw Hat in December. I'm not going to tell you which one, but December's going to be a crazy video set. I don't even know how I'm going to do all that, but that's what this is looking like now with all the signatures in the right spots. And I think the signatures actually look really cool the way they go. Now comes the task of, I'm thinking of putting all the demons. I have to see how many demon pops I have and see if I can put all the demon pops up there. Let me grab as many as I can, because I don't really like, and I'm happy with the Sonic, really Sonic. And I do definitely will be for a different video when I do open I want to put my free room pops up there, but we're not doing that today. But for Demon Slayer, I believe let's do the demons and see how many we have. So we've kind of cleared out this spot now. I've ended up actually dusting it for the first time in a while, but alright, we're going to try to put all the demon pops I have, all the different demon people, basically, and we're going to see if we have enough. I think I have more than enough, but we're going to immediately start. I'm thinking, well, I want to save a spot for Muzan, so I have to make sure, because I have to find him again. But some of the couple characters I do have are going to be, I do have, like, Enmu right here, if you remember from, and this one kind of tilts up a little bit on the stand, but it's doing the job it needs to, kind of. I'm going to scoot as close as I can to the wall, and that one's fine. It's not the craziest of stand. I might turn my little flash on too, so you guys can actually have a better lighting up here. It's kind of brutal up here. But right after that, we could do Gyutaro right here. I don't have the one where he's using his blood demon art, but we do have the common one. We also have Daki, which is like one of my first times I can actually showcase this pop. I don't get to showcase it too often. That's the GameStop exclusive version of Daki. And I think that's looking pretty cool. Then, of course, we do have Rui right here. This is the GameStop Glow one. I do have the common one somewhere, but I'm not going to put up, again, as you guys know, I've been putting away like versions of the same character, Dusty here, but not here. But I've been putting away the common versions of a character, or different versions if it's identical, because I'll probably put the common back in box and keep the glow out, because I think why not, you know, it makes the most sense. Same as for, obviously, the Spider Demon Mother. It isn't a common because it is a Hot Topic exclusive, but I'm gonna keep the Chase in box and just, you know, keep that sealed, because why not? There's no reason to have that out of box when there's an exact replica that can sit right here. Then finally, I can put up, look at my boy Akaza. He can finally have a spot on the shelf. I'm sorry Rarity did the Rengoku, but he's cool from the movie. So that actually leaves me a spot for Doma, I believe. Unless I can think of I'd have to look to see, because I do actually know what I have. Susumaru. Never mind. I was about to say I have them all, but then I forgot I have Susumaru. And this shouldn't be, yeah, this isn't the, and this shouldn't be the Chase version. This is just the common one, because I believe the Chase I have somewhere else. I'll put back in box as well. Which you guys don't remember, that was the one I bought at Target, which had the Chase sticker as a different sticker, not the glow sticker, but it still glowed. So that is currently my roster of demons, besides Yahaba, which I don't have. I mean, I do have sitting there, but I have to go find him. And I'd like to put Muzan on. I think that'd be like the perfect combination. I might not, and I might put Muzan over with the other characters, but I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna go see if I can find Yahaba first, or if I find Muzan first. So let me do that. Okay, as you guys can see, I ended up putting Huntengu up there. And I know we're gonna have to make a second subcategory of demons, but obviously I think this one will do just fine. Because if you guys see, look at all those demons we have. We have obviously Huntengu, Susumaru, Akaza, Spider Demon Mother. We have Rui, Daki, we have Gyutaro, and Enmu. So that's going to be the category up there. We still have another section to work on, but that's going to be all the demons for now. I'm tempted to put some on this staircase down here, though. Because if you guys look down here, which was, the staircase actually ended up falling one of these days, so I actually had to like re-put it back up. But we have Tang in there, and I have to get Rengoku real quick. And that does complete the Hashras, because then we have Rengoku, we have Uzui. The only one we're missing is Giyu, and that's technically because Giyu doesn't have one, technically. Or he does, but as you guys know, I got mine signed. So then, of course, I was just going to put the core 4, which is going to be a really cool Zenitsu, a really cool Zenitsu mold, a really cool Tanjiro mold, a really cool Inosuke mold, and a really cool Nezuko mold. So let's try that. Okay, so I did find a Tanjiro, which we'll put Tanjiro here. We did find a cool Tanjiro, which is the same one we always use, that Hinokami one. But the problem with that one is that I would like to put the new one, which I can't talk about that because I don't have, I haven't opened it on the channel yet, but I do like this one still. This one's still pretty good for this section. The problem with this is the Nezuko and the Inosuke. I don't know what to put here. I'm going to have to really look because there's not exactly two that I'm 100% happy with. And the one Nezuko I think is really cool ends up falling over. So I'm really undecided what to put there. So for sake that this one doesn't fall over, I'm thinking of putting this one, the Leaping Nezuko, just because at least it's not going to fall over, and it's not going to completely annoy me every time it keeps tipping over. And for Inosuke, I might just do the one of him leaping as well, because I think that's a decent one to go with, I think. So let me find that one. So for this one, we're going to put this one, which is this Inosuke, which again, right there, is probably the cooler Inosuke. It's the flocked one from Chalice. It's not the Chase where he's unmasked, but it is the closest. Now that we've done that, look at pan back. We have the 4 squad, the Hashiras. I do want to quickly find a One Piece pop. I don't know which one we're going to do. I could do the Chopper, but I already have the Chopper Remon. I don't know what we're going to do there, but I do want to fill it up real fast. Obviously, we didn't do anything Avatar related, but we did have the signatures, and we did have the demons. I'm going to see how long this video footage I have is, and if not, we might tackle the other Demon Slayer section. So as you guys see up here, which is now what we're going to be doing the last of our Demon Slayer pops, and kind of just setting it up, but as you can see, this is what it's really looking at. Now I've taken most of the pops off, but we probably want the Stranger Things will probably stay, because I think I have enough space for all the rest of my Demon Slayer pops, but we're going to have to see. But let's clear all these pops off and dust this, because yeah, it's very dusty up here. Something I decided actually last second, I realized I forgot I have this box lunch. It's an older one, but it's that box lunch Nezuko running. I think that actually fits really well with the whole group of them, because it's like a little bit more of a pop plus, I guess you could say. But now let's go back up to where we were at. Alright, now that we've dusted it off, as you guys see, the first thing we want to put up is obviously this moment, which if you guys, I guess like, do I like it this way? You do see them better this way, I guess. So I guess we're going to put it up like this. It's kind of hard to do one-handed. We'll push it as far as we can, and we're going to start with that. That's the first moment, and the only moment I actually have of Demon Slayer, really, because I don't buy too many moments, but that is the moment. And then from there, we can kind of just start expanding a little bit. I'm thinking we do, I don't know yet, to be honest. Let's see what we can do here, because I do have a couple people I do want to put. Like in the background, we do have this Tanjiro. It's the Battle Train Tanjiro. Let me put all the pops I'm planning to put up here real quick. Okay, on the first wave, so now you guys can kind of have a see. And again, I'm having to hold it. I do have, see, I don't want to put two Tanjiro. Oh, camera panning me down. I don't want to put, I can't, I'm fine with the Battle Damage Tanjiro right there. Trying to really think of what I want. I guess we could put Sabito if he fits, because I do have Saito. I'd like to put Makamo, again, camera panning, Makamo next to that. After that, though, we could do, if we leave it a space, we could do water breathing. Hold on, let me scoot this box forward just a little bit to put water breathing Tanjiro. Yeah, the camera's kind of hard to pan. Then we could do Urokodaki right there. Again, camera's kind of, again, it's hard to do with the way I'm standing currently. But then I'm thinking we do like Lady Tamayo here. We do Yushiro next to her, because again, they're the two that are together. Kaguya, actually his stand came off, I'll have to move him. We'll put over this direction somewhere. Makia. I need to find Hinatsuru because I'd like to put all the 3 wives with Tangen together. Same as I gotta find Aoi. But for the time being, with these ones excluded, this is what we have currently. So let me find the rest of these groups to put on this up here. Alright, we now put up even more up here. So now we gotta really keep continuing here. And we're gonna move stuff around. I still haven't found the other Makamo yet, so that's gonna be a gap. There's a gap. I'd rather this be the... Where's he at? If I can get... Who am I guess the butterfly girls could go here, because it's still training Tanjiro. I was kind of going down a path of his, like, training. Like, he starts there, gets there, then he starts learning the training. Then I got to Canal, though, and then I'm kind of, like, just stuck. But, after that, though, we could continue with this. Again, I have to keep moving the camera around to different spots. But, then after that, I don't really know what to do with everybody, because there's quite a few people here that I'm like, well, what are we going to do with? Because, like, Muzan here. There's not a lot of demons. I pretty much put most of them, so I'm tempted to just like move this common Nezuko, because again, you guys can barely see, but then we'll just do Muzan for now until we find Aoi. Muzan, Yahaba. We don't have him with Susamaru, but we do have Yahaba. I'm thinking we do like Inosuke, Zenitsu defending the box. Again, it's hard to pan. I'm trying to like really pan for you guys. Makamo until we find the Hinatsuru. There's the crying Mitsuri. Then we have obviously Kaguya right there, which again I have to put on his stand. We have lounging Inosuke, which we'll just put there. We have the demon leaping Nezuko. We have this version of Nezuko, which we could probably put in the back, to be honest, because it just kind of scoots to the back. And that's this set, so let's get another set. After putting even more up here, now we have to keep moving stuff again, which is, again, slowly becoming a process because there's so many, but you guys can't see what I'm doing. But, okay, so basically over here, I'm going to actually do, if I can even get these scooted over, we're going to do Kaguya and his children right there, kind of like that. You guys can barely see. We do have Zenitsu in bed, which is fine. We're just going to kind of plop in here somewhere. Tanjiro eating udon, we can go right there. Inosuke lounging, we'll just lay next to Yahaba, because why not? At this point, we're just kind of filling in slots here. We do have that one. We have the common Tanjiro there. We do have the beast-breathing Inosuke we'll put next to Maki. I went down a little bit. So this is what it's looking like currently. We got to keep getting more, though, because I still have more pops, which is crazy. And just as I say that, I find more, which now we have the water-breathing Tanjiro. Obviously, this is like the original Hot Topic exclusive one, not the... newest one we got. We do have this Inosuke, or not Inosuke, Nezuko in basket, which again, look how many Nezukos there are, truthfully. You guys can really see, but there's another Nezuko. But then we do have now this massive Rengoku, which is great because he can fit kind of right there if we scoot Inosuke over for beast breathing. And he fits just right there. Which, man, this is crazy how many pops there are, to be honest. This is a load of pops. Okay, everyone, so after a long grind of looking for pops, this is exactly how this area is going to look for now. And obviously over camera, I might do a couple of like moves, but for the most part, this is what my Demon Slayer collection looks like. I do have a couple pops missing, but I do have to find them. So let's go to the other angle to end this video. I am now, as you guys can see, sweating. It is crazily hot, especially when you're doing move. But as you guys can see, the Demon Slayer section is not looking too bad. See my little ladder in the background. But I do have an amazing day today. I do have had a great time watching this video. We haven't done videos in a minute, and obviously I'm going back to the grind, so make sure to come check out, obviously, the short today. I should be streaming today, and more great content tomorrow. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys, obviously, tomorrow, or today with the rest of the content, and yeah, peace.